Hello. Remember that list I made in 2015? You know, the controversial one where I ranked the best anime waifus of that year? Well, I'm bringing it back. A completely biased best waifu list. But let's establish some rules here. Only one girl from their respective series may represent, so you know who's my pick for the best girls for that series straight up. Another rule, no past winners or nominees on the list may compete again. Basically, the girls on this list must have made their anime debut for that year. And finally, the ranking of these girls are based completely on my bias. Whether they were actually a good character with good development and personalities does not mean a thing. Do looks play a part? Maybe, and maybe not. This list is almost pretty random. Basically, I think with my dick. So here it is, enjoy the top 10 best girls of 2016. Starting off this list is a bit of a cheat, because Pucelle from Magical Girl Raising Project is not a girl at all. In her normal form, she's a Shoujo boy. Now please, I do not have a Shoujo fish, nor am I gay for that matter, but that is for you to decide. Now design wise, I love her over all the other girls in the show when it came to design. She had a cool warrior design compared to the other girls and I was digging it. And another reason why I like her is because she's ready to protect her friend and sacrifice herself. I mean, what better friend can you ask for in a dark magical girl show? And also, she may be a boy in a regular form, but he turns into the girl straight up when in magical girl form, so it's okay. At number 9, we have Kyouka Izumi from Bungo Stray Dogs. Out of all the wonderful boys in this show, we only had a handful of girls. And what a wonderful choice we have with Kyouka. Now she may be able to protect herself with her pals, but she is one we must protect. She's gone through tragedy and deserves this smile. Look how cute she is, she deserves better. But other than her cuteness and desire to protect, she actually has a great character arc, starting off as a villain initially into someone who is opening up to the world around her more. But still, we must protect Kyouka. At number 8, we have the introduction of a character that made the show Grimgar, Fantasy and Ash a bit more interesting with Mary. Honestly, I wasn't that invested into Grimgar that much until Mary showed up. Now initially before Mary, I really liked Yume, the almost complete opposite of Mary, but her character, having lived in the isekai world longer than the main cast, made for much more interesting storytelling, and her development to opening up to their new team members made for one heartfelt character arc. She does have a cool design, and being the priestess of a group, she can heal all of us. At number 7, this may be a controversial pick from this show, Sangatsu no Lion, because I am not picking any of the Kawamoto sisters from this show, even though they are all great girls, characters and personality wise. I'm picking Kyouko Kouda, the foster sister of the protagonist Rei. Why am I picking her over the others? Not just because of her looks, but her as a side villain is what makes this show one of the most interesting and intriguing characters of the show. Every time she is on screen, her selfish personality and desires captivate me. Being a character that had something precious stolen from her, and seeing how she manipulates the characters around her makes one of the subplots more interesting, but also seeing how much freedom she's got over the others shows the type of things she's willing to do and is a good contrast to the main protagonist. Cute girls doing cute things is always a great place where you can find wonderful waifus, and New Game is no exception. Out of the many girls of this show, I've chosen Hifumi Takimoto as the best girl. As the socially awkward senpai of the group, she gets the award for being the most precious and cutest waifu of New Game. She is a great senpai who's willing to give advice and help her juniors out when called upon, especially if they're just asking through email. It's quite a contrast. She's a keyboard warrior, but off the keyboard, she's just a shy and cute girl we all still love. Beginning the second half of this countdown is Chizuru Hishiro from Real Life. Talk about character development. This is one character with a lot of great developments. Initially the very cold type who wanted really nothing to do with others and just go about her own way. She's not only cute in her own way, but she's surprisingly funny and awkward. I mean, look at her smile. It always brings happiness to my eyes, and I'm always laughing when she smiles. She is not cold, just really awkward, and her development from awkward girl to someone who can hang out with people more made me like her even more. I had a very hard time choosing who was the best girl from Re:Zero. Initially it was Emilia because that's who we saw first, then it became Rem as the series progressed. But as I thought, and even beyond the show, my taste changed to the other maid, not as popular, Ram. It was just something about her smug personality that I just liked, her confidence and her banter towards the other characters. She is not as developed as Rem, but I just love her personally. The Nail in the Coffin was a chibi spin-off where she would prove she was the best girl. Her attitude was fitting for comedy series, hence why Ram is the true best girl. Exploding her way into the top 3 is Megumin from Konosuba. From her Chinibyo personality to also being the most level-headed member of our main adventurers, Megumin is one of the MVPs of the group. She may only know one type of magic, but it is enough to pack a punch. And I love how optimistic and proud she is of her explosion magic despite the big flaws. She's also, in my opinion, the cutest girl of the group and not entirely useless. And that's what I love about her. Despite her flaws and also being an idiot at times, she's still the most level-headed member of the group, because without her, the group may be just as imbalanced. I mean, if you were gonna wife with one of the three, why would you want useless and a masochist? You need someone to who you can relate a bit, and Megumin perfectly fulfills that role. This list wouldn't be complete without a Love Live girl, and with Love Live Sunshine anime airing, I once again had to pick who was the best girl out of the 9. And the third year beauty Kanan Matsuura took the honor of being the best Love Live Sunshine girl. Now I know she's probably not the most developed character in Love Live Sunshine, having a similar role to Nozomi, but damn, she is a beauty. Great body and big sister vibe. Almost everything about her is so cool. She's the most athletic of the group and originally one of the better dancers. She shines quietly in her own way. Anytime I see her, I just want to give her a hug. The fact that she loves giving out hugs is probably one of the biggest plus. At number 2, she is my favorite TV anime waifu of 2016. That's right, at number 1 is not a TV anime waifu, it's an anime movie waifu, and that is Shouko Nishimiya from A Silent Voice. It helps when you're played by my favorite seiyuu Sari Hayami, but it also helps for being the most precious thing to protect. Shouko is a character you want to protect with your life. She has a disability, yet she tries to get through life on the high road, even if it means helping the one that bullied you. Not only does she have a loving and caring personality, but she's also a cutie, but her beauty is also helped by the fact that she was animated by Kyoto Animation to make her very gorgeous. I would love to learn sign language to communicate with her, and the fact that she even tries to speak once in a while is adorable. Trying to let her feelings out through speech, even though she struggles, is probably one of the most precious things I've ever seen. So congratulations Shouko Nishimiya for being the NewiN Best Girl of 2016. Hope you enjoyed that Bias Best Girl Countdown 2016. Let me know what your favorite waifus and husbands from that year was. Hope you look forward to the 2017 list just as much and get to know my taste a bit more. Keep watching anime, watch what you want, and sayonara.